your Wall Street 30 day trade setup for today. So just starting off on the daily time frame, you can see we had a pretty bullish bar here, back up to the previous highs, opened on our low and closed on a high. That's a pretty bullish bar, and we had another one a couple of days ago as well. So that's an indication that there is no need to worry, no need to panic. Everything is fine in the world right now. Everybody's making money. Unemployment is at an all-time low, and there's no virus in the market. Everything's fine. Anyway, so what we're seeing at the moment is not normal. It's definitely not normal. So you've got so many worrying factors around economies around the globe, and you've got absolute chaos running in the streets of the US at the moment. But there isn't a problem. People are buying. The other thing to bear in mind is if you have a look at Robinhood, which is an app for traders, they have signed up something over 3 million new users, and more than half of them are first-time traders, and the majority of them are long on the market at the moment. So you've got, let's not call it silly money, because a lot of it I think are driven by desperation as well, from people that have lost their jobs or salary cuts and things like that need to make ends meet, and they're turning to trading to do that. But it's the uninformed money that are driving or fueling this rally at the moment. And my worry is that the big money is going to step in very shortly. The big banks, the guys with clout, are going to step in and start selling. Okay, you got to remember that during this fall, guarantee there were a lot of people that were trapped, and they've just been patiently waiting to get out of it with as much profit as possible. Okay, so anyway, it's just a lot of warning bells going off in my head. We mustn't be sidetracked by it, but we need to take cognizance of it. So yesterday, I said I'm staying out of the market. I did. I'm not interested in this. I traded some currency pairs, and those trades were published on my Telegram site. There's a link below. So if you haven't joined there, join. It's free. And any opportunities I see, I will publish there, and then you'll get an opportunity to get on the trade as well with me. So at the moment, we have two levels to the upside. So the first one we haven't tagged yet, which is 25,994. Let's just round that off to 26,000, and then 26,283. Those are the two levels to the upside. At the moment, we are looking like a potential double top, but bear in mind, for that to transpire, we're going to need to break well below 2,500 and retest 2,500 for that double top to be even considered in play. So at the moment, there is a little bit of structure for me here, and I'm going to draw that in on the lower time frame. But and there was an opportunity here to buy. Let's see. So you can see there was our structure, there was our retest. But my problem with this was, look at these tails down, tails up, tails all over the place. That's just big up, big down, big confusion. Pretty similar to what we had here, which kept me out of the markets yesterday. And the same thing transpired yesterday anyway. So there's a lot of confusion going on here. Yes, this looks like a rounding, can't be a rounding bottom, but it does look like a consolidation. Pull back and then back up, trending up at the moment. Draw the trend line in. We're definitely trending to the upside. I really don't see any opportunities for some sustainable trades. I'm looking for this kind of structure. I'm looking for decent moves where we can make some decent money. This is just going to freak me out properly. So you can see what I mean here. So on the 15 minutes, you can see big up, big down, big up, big down, big up, big down, big up. Okay. Completely confusing. And if I just fine tune my levels here, you'll see it's I don't know what else to say. It's not a market I like trading. And the other thing I just want to point out to you guys is, let me just get down to a different chart. Now, don't get too excited. We won't stay here for long. I know it's busy. So I've got pivots below. Okay, we had a pivot. The yellow line is a pivot. Okay, red lines is resistance and support is blue down the line. But you can see the last couple of days we have pretty much tagged or tried to tag the pivot. Okay, occasionally we missed it, but often we're trying to tag it more often than not. Now that pivot is down below. And if you look at the 15-minute right now, you can see it does look like we're going to come back onto structure. However, why I'm really here is not for the pivots, but to highlight that if you look at the oscillators right now, we are overbought. Doesn't matter which time frame we look at. Okay, here we've got diversions brewing on the 8-hour. We have diversions brewing on the 4-hour. We have diversions on the 3-hour plus grouping of overbought. And at the same time, we've got on the hour, we are overbought as well. And I can go down to low time frames. The half hour has overbought and crossed over, pointing down. And on the 15 minutes, we're pretty much nowhere at the moment. Okay, so let's come back to sanity. So that's the one thing that is really worrying me about these markets at the moment, and it's just keeping me out of the markets as well. So I'm looking for confirmation of anything. Okay, so I'm looking for confirmation of a move to the upside. Okay, I have the noise of the news and the economy and everything in the back of my head, so I am cautious about chasing longs right now. Until we get a nice decent pullback, I'm going to feel uncomfortable, and I'm going to continue to feel uncomfortable. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to take a trade if it's on offer. Okay, it just means that whatever trade I take, profit will be taken very early. Okay, so I've got the levels drawn in at the moment. The first one is 25,710. The next one is 25,537. And then what you do need to do is put these bottom two in here, because the next level of support that you may find is 25,237, and that would form a bigger range. Yeah, that would make me a little bit more comfortable if we range a bit in this zone, preparing for a move to the upside. Yeah, that would just make me a bit more comfortable. And the line in the sand to the downside is 25. It's 25,039. I would just round it off to 25,000, knowing the Dow as well as I do. So I would wait for a break below that and a retest at 25,000. So let's just move it on to 25,000, I suppose. 24.3. There's 25,000 there. Right. So 35,000, so I'd wait for a break below that and a retest of that. That would get me short. Okay, so until then, I'm looking for pullback onto structure. If I get any kind of bullish price action on the 15 minutes, and it's not as volatile as this, and what I mean by volatile is where it's swinging basically 170 points up, 170 points down, 170 points up in the space of minutes, then I'll look at it. Okay, if it's going to be as volatile as that was at the open yesterday, then I just switch off and stay away from it. Okay, so anyway, guys, that's kind of my view on the Dow at the moment. The indexes are really not looking as offering opportunities, but Forex does offer some pretty good opportunities at the moment, and that's where my focus is until I get some clarity on as to where we're going and what's actually going on at the moment. Okay, so anyway, guys, hope it helps you somewhat. Whatever you do, please keep those stops tight. Don't try and chase. And don't try and chase the longs at this level. And if you are going to short, your short as a scalp, keep those stops really tight. But long as it is off structure, you should still be safe with those trades until these lower levels are broken. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I see there's something I'm missing here completely. And if you're still listening, well done. Listening to me drone on in the mornings. Wedge. Okay, wedge onto a level. What's the level? There's the level there. Okay, so that is a bit of a warning sign. The target for that wedge is not massive. It's pretty much bottom of range. Okay. So yeah, I think wait for the pullback. Don't try and jump and chase us at the moment. Wait for the pullback. Those are the two levels that I think are worthwhile. I wouldn't even bother with this level up here, come to think of it. Because if we do come down at that, it'll be bottom of the wedge and then probably a little move up there and then another breakdown. But anyway, so that would be your first target on a wedge would be 25,542, and the next target was bottom of wedge, which was 25,314. Okay. Anyway, guys, hope it helps, and we'll catch you later. Cheers for now.